Welcome back to The Tank. I'm your host, The Fish. And this year we were privileged to have what is supposedly the last album of J. Cole's career, The Fall Off, where we see J. Cole at his lyrical peak, where he is illustrating all sorts of different types of flows and mixes and wordplay and stuff we haven't really seen before in his career or have to its highest degree. Now, however, there's one song on The Fall Off that stands out to me as the best maybe of his career. It's not any of the hype or the slow or the bangers or the singing. It's actually the third track, Safety. Safety to me is more than just a story about friendship and Cole's lack of appearance in his hometown anymore. But it actually is a masterful piece of storytelling, illustrating the various responses a community has to a member that was once just like them becoming a star. Because the characters are unnamed, I'm going to refer to each character by the number of their verse. One reminisces on his old friend, talking about times where he caught up with people that they used to hang out with and girls that they used to find attractive, still attached to his friend as a friend. Even though he hasn't talked to him in ages, he still cares for Cole dearly. And Cole takes very, very fine care to make sure the listener knows this by using J. Cole, even the way he refers to him at the beginning of the verse, being Jermaine, which is his first name. Not J. Cole, not Bo, which we'll see later in the song as a nickname, or Cole. It's Jermaine, which illustrates that they've known each other since they were kids. He wishes to reconnect, but he also doesn't want to weigh down his friend. He was hesitant to even call J. Cole someone he was so close to because he sees his issues as less important than what Cole deals with nowadays on a day-to-day basis. So in verse 1 illustrates friendship and distance as a function in reaction to fame. Now verse 2 takes a little bit of a different turn. 2, in contrast, is visibly proud of his friend. He doesn't see him as an equal. He sees him as an idol almost, where he neglects to even spend time in his own life. Like 2 says, "Oh shit, I forgot to tell you.
I had a daughter."
One line for his own life after having a child who, to 2, it's nothing. It's nothing that Cole has to worry about. That's not his job anymore. He's in a better place than before. Even as a father, even through the lack of response Cole gives, 2 is ready to act on whatever Cole needs, saying people are shit-talking Cole in the community.
I'm ready to act if you need me to, brother. I just don't think you would.
He's so proud of Cole's success that he almost puts him above himself and his own needs once more, showing the care his community has for him, but as well as the idolization the community now has for Cole as a figure. And then we get to verse 3. We have a friendship who's real with Cole. There's a real bitterness behind the way he introduces himself. So in comparison to the other guys, verse 1 starts by saying,
"Yo, Jermaine, what's the word?"
Like a friendly introduction. 2 says,
Hey, Bo, what's going on?
he's happy to talk to Cole. He's excited to talk to Cole. He's proud of Cole. He's happy with Cole. 3 immediately doesn't show any happiness in his tone. There's serious shit going on back home. And Cole abandoned it all. He says, hit me back when you get the chance. No introduction, no Jermaine, no Cole, nothing. Hit me back when you get the chance. This is urgent. It's important. 3 now levels with Cole about the seriousness of Fayetteville and his neglect for it indirectly. Now, claims he feels no resentment for Cole's neglect, but he understands that Cole has neglected his community and has done so without responding to his friends and has prioritized his fame and career over the importance of the people back home. He brings up Quay, a member of the community who was queer and wasn't accepted and went on to pass away due to the neglect that they might have shown, to speak on the ignorance that they had as kids, and now the continued ignorance of the modern city of which Cole has left behind, where he prods him to come back, where he feels it's Cole's responsibility in his newfound position of fame and relevance and strength to care for his community. I mean, he's making millions of dollars and he just left it behind. He left behind all the problems and didn't look back. He doesn't respond to his friends. He doesn't come back for funerals. He does not matter to Cole anymore. And 3 is holding him accountable. He ends the verse with the final selfless reminder of the importance of the funeral of Quay to the family. Instead of saying,
Hey man, I know you got a lot of stuff going on. You know, like, you're so busy with your fame and your glory and all that. We don't even want to bother you.
3 takes a different stance where he says, I know that coming to this funeral is uncomfortable for you with your fame. I understand that this isn't something that you enjoy doing because all of a sudden you're famous, but this is bigger than you. The final line specifically is, I know fame makes that shit hella awkward to be at wakes, but I bet it means a lot to his family to see your face. Emphasizing that Cole is still a member of this community. Cole still grew up with these people. No matter his position or his fame or his importance, it does not matter anymore. It's Cole's responsibility to the family to show his respects. And now the Trinity is complete, where Cole has started with a friend reminiscing on old times, moved to someone idolizing his newfound position and kind of like cheering him on, yes manning, and then a man holding him accountable for his abandonment of the societal issues that he left behind once he got famous. Ends with the sound effects of a car door closing, showing that this 3rd voicemail, the longest voicemail, the realest voicemail, is the one that resonated with him to get in the car and come back to Fayetteville. Cole himself, who has now grown so far away in his newfound fame that they don't know where he is, what he's going through, or how safe it might be in the Ville or when he comes back, that everyone involved wishes each other safety. It's a beautiful illustration of how fame affects community, how it affects relationships, friendships. Even though he is famous and rich and successful, it doesn't mean he's allowed to leave it all behind. It is his responsibility as a member of the community to clean up the mess together with everyone else. All right, that's it for me. Take it easy.